I'm Travis from Functional Podiatry, and this is my review on the Adidas Adizero Evo SL. So this one here is pitched from Adidas as a 5K to 20K shoe. I don't really agree with that. I've taken this one longer. I've done 32Ks in this shoe, but I reckon you could comfortably clear the marathon in this one. At 32, the shoe still felt great. So this one sits on a 7mm drop. It's one piece light strike foam, and then it's a continental outsole rubber. The grip on it's good. Obviously certain terrains you'll get a little bit of slippage, but nothing major. It's really sort of soft. You do get a little bit of instability around the heel. Just if you're not comfortable in your ankles, it may give you a little bit of grief. I don't notice it on any of my runs. For me, when I'm running, it's stable as. But yeah, just it will squish a little bit when you stand in it, and so you might feel that you're just a little bit unstable, but on the run you won't notice that. The thing, like people will say the light strike takes a little bit to break in, it's around that 30K mark. I never found that with these. I found that I put them on the first run and it was just phenomenal to get out of it. They're not super soft, but they're also not super firm. So for me, I like that. There's enough response and softness in it that you've got this nice cushioned sole, but it's stiff enough that you bounce out of it and it's just there. You know where the shoe is. It's going to hold you in place. You're not flopping around or looking for where you need to place your foot. It just holds you where you need to be. For a standard traditional shoe, the toe box is actually quite nice and comfortable. I don't feel squished and tapered like I do in some of the shoes. It's about 240 grams is the weight of the shoe. And to be honest, it doesn't actually feel like it's there. It is so light on foot that when you're out there just clocking Ks, you don't notice the weight of the shoe, which makes it really, really nice to run in and really easy to get the Ks out. I've done different things with this one. I did some broken miles, no dramas at all, right? I was able to pick up the pace and hold pace consistently over the mile and do my interval sets quite comfortable. I've done shorter effort stuff in them and no dramas there as well. I get this nice responsive bounce out of the front of the forefoot, comes in nice and soft, but it's just holds you where it is. I don't really like a shoe that I hit the ground and I just squish and I'm like struggling to get out of it. This one is nice because it's comfortable, right? I come in, I'm like, yeah, I feel this comfortable shoe, but I'm able to snap out and get along where I want it to go and don't feel like I'm unstable. Across the long run, I really feel like it really came together, right? So the shoe was just there. As I fatigued and I was like, I need to put more pace on it, I could put the shoe in, like get a little more response out of the shoe and just push forward. But when I was just in pace and just clocking along, the shoe just held, like it just felt comfortable. I had no pain in my feet. I had no discomfort at any point. And I never felt like the shoe was giving up on me. So even once I cleared 32Ks, I wasn't like, oh my God, I've got to just slug this shoe to do a little bit more. If I wanted to push it on, I feel like the shoe could have just kept going. And for me, a non-plated shoe for a daily trainer is what I wanted. So I wanted a shoe that I could do the paces I want, do my marathon paces, maybe do a few intervals, and have that versatility where I'm not having to use a plated shoe all the time. And for me, the Adizero SL does that. It really fits that bill as a really lightweight trainer, but you can go faster if you need to. So it's if you don't want many shoes in your rotation, this is the shoe I'd probably use. Now, the hardest part about this one is it's hard to get hold of. So if you can find the shoe, it's phenomenal. I would give it a crack. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Adizero SL.